All right, check it the fuck out. NFL Week 1 in the books. And well, it was somewhat of an eventful Week 1. Thursday night football was actually not that bad. I'm not going to lie. Thursday night football was pretty fucking exciting. It was the opener between the Ravens and the Chiefs. Bruh. The end of the game. Just out by a fucking toe. Let me see if I can't find that highlight. Rip if this video gets taken down, but nah. I gotta find this highlight. Look at this, man. Lamar scrambling, looking, finds some time, finds a man in the back of the end zone, but wait, celebrating like he just scored, but nope. Right there. Right there. As you can see, the toe is out. Let's see if NBC gonna give us a better angle. Here we go. Right there. Oh! The toe is just on the line. Oh! That could have tied it and sent it to OT. Like, I admit, I was jumping up and down when that play was when that play happened. I thought that was game. And then I look at it and it's like, nope. Toe is just on the line. So, bro, I was thinking about putting a couple bucks down on that game. Slapping some money down on the Ravens. See where she goes, but good thing I didn't. I feel sorry for the people who did put money down on that. But moving right along here, the Friday game, Packers versus Eagles. We'll get into that later on here in the video, in the Birds recap segment. But of course, we got the Steelers and the Falcons. Steelers went ahead and, by the looks of it, came back and won that game. I was keeping an eye on that, and I think at one point the Falcons were winning at one point. And then I guess, by the looks of it, Pittsburgh stalls out Atlanta stalled out there in the third and fourth quarter. Pittsburgh, was this game just a field goal fest? Yeah. Oh, no, there was an Atlanta touch. Yeah, this game was just a field goal fest. Bro, this game was pretty much decided by fucking field goals. Wow. It's pretty much who had the better kicker. Can we see the kicking stats? Hold on. Here we go. Okay. So, for field goals, Young Ho Koo, what a name. Man went 1 for 1. Extra points, he went 1 for 1. Okay, I'm starting to notice something here. I don't think these stats are too accurate, NFL.com, because there was more field goals kicked than that. What about Steelers kicker? Chris Boswell. Holy fucking shit, was this man busy the whole game. Bro went 6 for 6. And his longest was 57 yards. Bro, fuck what everyone says. Give Boswell the MVP, bro. If this continues, give Boswell the MVP. When was the last time a kicker won MVP? Has a kicker ever won? Hold on. There has been a kicker who's won the MVP. Mark Mosley of the then Washington Redskins was voted the NFL's most valuable player in 1982, becoming the first and only kicker to ever receive the reward. Well, what do you know? NFL history here in the recap. But overall, bruh, what the fuck was quarterback play in this game? Justin Fields going 17 for 2,356 yards, no touchdowns, no picks. So I guess you can say he played decently. What about the Falcons here? Kirk Cousins. Maybe it's time for Michael Penis. As Kirk Cousins went 16 for 26, 155 yards, 1 touchdowns, 2 picks. So I guess you can say this game was pretty much determined on field goals here. Because I thought both teams were trading field goals looking at the stats, but then I look at the stats. No, it's just fucking Justin Boswell out Justin Tucker Tuckering Justin Tucker. Out Justin Tuckering Justin Tucker. Chris Boswell's the GOAT. But moving on here with the scores, never mind. The NFL webpage is like, no, you're not moving on with scores. But yes, we are moving on with scores, however, as the Cardinals choke to the Buffalo Bills by a final score of 28-34. At one point in this game as well, I was looking at the bottom of the screen while watching the Pats game. And at one point, the Cardinals were winning. This game was a shootout. Let's see. First quarter, touchdown, fumble, 7-0, 10-0, 10-3, 17-3, 17-10, and then that's the end of the half. And then I guess what? Buffalo tied it, then took the lead. Yeah, so this game was an overall shootout, but last time I looked at the score, it was like what? 10-17 Arizona? So at one point, and I was even thinking of putting money on the Cardinals. Again, good thing I didn't. Used my brain. But this game, let's see. Let's look at the numbers real quick. Look at the quarterback numbers real quick. Kyler Murray had a pretty decent game, though. Not going to lie. Hopefully, I'm not screwing up the audio because I'm hitting the wire. Kyler Murray going 21 for 31, 162.
Please,
Let's try that again. Kyler Murray going 21 for 31, 162 yards, 1 touchdown, 0 interceptions. So he did a good job of keeping the turnovers under control in terms of throwing it through the air. By the looks of it, though, their preferred method of transporting the ball to the other side was on the ground, then through express shipping through the air, as James Conner. Yeah, I think it's time to move on from him. 16 carries for 50 yards. Hey, he got a touchdown, but only averaging 3.13 yards a carry. Ew. Yeah, y'all need a running back for sure. Let's see, how did good old Joshy Schmoshy Allen do? He went 18 for 23, 232 yards, 2 touchdowns, absolutely no picks at all. So he also did a good job of delivering them bombs through the air. But this was a pretty close game, not going to lie. When I last look at the score as I was looking at the Pats game, it was a touchdown game, 10-17. So it looked like both Cards and Bills fans were having a heart attack that game. But moving on here, we have the Titans taking on the Bears. Caleb Williams, I guess he was booty. A lot of people said he didn't do too hot. Let's see, how did he do? Well, Will Levis played like absolute fucking horsecock. 19 for 32, 127 yards, 1 touchdown to 2 interceptions. Ew. 14 for 29, 93 yards, no touchdowns and no picks. So he did a good job of keeping the turnovers under control. Did he fumble? Let's see. Oh, he did fumble once. Never mind, I take that back. So he had a turnover, but didn't turn it over through the air. But just didn't know how to connect with it. They still won the game. They still managed to win the game 24-17. So, I mean, obviously Caleb Williams has got some work to do. Obviously, there's a lot of room for improvement for the young rookie. But hey, I'm not going to go too hard on him. It's just his rookie season. He's just getting his feet in the water there. Just dipping little rookie toes in the water. I am never going to do that again. Patriots, Bengals.
So please,
Nah, I'm keeping that in. But Patriots, Bengals, we'll get on to that here in a little bit later on in the video. Colts, Texans. This game was pretty good as well. I actually had money. I think I had money on this game. Did I? Yeah, I think I did. I'll check it out. Yeah, I did. Haha. It wasn't that much. It was only like $4, but It was a little bet. I didn't want to bet too much. That and I was evening out my account, but I won $8. I'm broke, so I can't be betting them fat stacks. But nah, I was keeping my eye on this game as well. I was watching it a little bit. Bruh. I hope my channel don't get taken down, but I got to show this highlight. This was a fucking bomb. This play right here. Oh, not this one, but that was a good run. This one right here, this was a fucking piss missile. Look at that. Oh, what a fucking throw. Dot! Takes it to the fucking house. Nah, but that was some good shit there by Anthony Richardson. Man was able to recover from almost slipping. Almost slipped there. Good shit on him for recovering his footwork there. Planting them feet and absolutely fucking launching that. That was a beautiful pass. That was absolutely beautiful. I love it. I fucking love it when quarterbacks throw the ball deep. Absolute fucking nuke. But at the end of the day, the Texans did come out on top with a final score of 29-27. So it looks like this was a good close game. Jags Dolphins. Oh, bruh, I feel sorry for Jags fans. Y'all were leading this game the whole fucking time, I'm sure. Let's see. Yeah, y'all were leading throughout the whole first half. And then going into the second half, the offense just fell to shit for Jacksonville. Lawrence had a decent day, though. He didn't do too bad. Went 12 for 21, 162 yards and a touchdown. He didn't do too bad. He did all right. Tua Tagovailoa, Tua turned the ball over a lot. Went 23 for 37, 338 yards and a touchdown. So yeah, Tua was throwing them fucking nukes while Tyreek Hill was out here getting arrested and fucking manhandled by police before the game. Apparently, I don't remember exactly what he got arrested for. I guess it was like a traffic violation or something, but apparently he was arrested before the game, and he's okay. I don't think he was charged with anything. And on top of that, the pig officer who did what he did, because I guess the officer didn't like the fact that Tyreek rolled up his window, which, and last time I checked, that's legal to do. You have every right to do that. Show me the law anywhere where it says you need to have your window down at all times during a traffic stop, right? Oh, but officer safety, fuck that. More like citizen safety. Sorry, but citizen safety matters more than the clown in the costume, okay? And yeah, I'm going to get canceled for saying that, but I'm sorry. What that fucking cop did to Tyreek was way over the line. And I'm glad he was placed on he was suspended, or I think he was placed on administrative leave or suspended, I'm pretty sure, but he ain't working no more, which good. The fact that the cop thought he could fucking act above the law and do that is just, it's ridiculous. And you see why now people don't respect police? You see why now police get a bad name and a bad rep around here? I'm not going to get into that. I may or may not make a separate video regarding that, but nonetheless, the Dolphins did take the dub 17-20. So if you guys were wondering really what my take on the Tyreek Hill situation was, well, there you guys the fuck go. It was fucked up what that officer did, and it should not have happened. Moving right along, though, Panthers Saints. Derek Carr pretty much turned into God this game. 10-47 was the final score. Panthers pretty much got ass thrashed by the Saints. Daniel fucking Jones doesn't know how to play football and shouldn't be in the fucking league. Bro, even I could throw a better football than Daniel Jones. Hell, even I could fucking start for the Giants. Daniel Jones is so fucking bad. As the Vikings go on to fucking ass rape Jones and the Giants 28-6. Raiders dropped their game against the Chargers 10-22. Jim Harbaugh getting his first dub back in the NFL. Good shit, good shit. Broncos losing by a touchdown to Seattle. Let's see how Bo Nix did. How did Bo Nix fare out? Let's check out how the rookie quarterback did his first game in the NFL. I hear he didn't do too hot. Let's see. Yeah, no, he didn't do too hot. 26 for 42, 138 yards, no touchdowns to 2 picks. Look, he's a rookie, all right? The kid's just learning his ways. And like I said with Caleb Williams, the man is just learning his ways, starting to dip his toes into the water. It's going to take a little bit. But, Seattle pulls that one out of their ass by a touchdown, 20-26. Moving right along here. Come on, NFL page load. Thank you. Love you. Where did it go? Oh, there it went. Okay. Cowgirls, Browns. I actually watched this one a little bit. Tom Brady's broadcasting debut. Ooh. Let me talk about that real quick. TB12's broadcasting debut. I'm not going to lie. It was not bad. Was it Romo debut good? No. Tommy Boy still got some room for improvement. All right. Right now, he's a rook. I guess you could say he's a rookie quarterback again. You know, but this time he's a rookie broadcaster. He's the rook. But he didn't do too bad. He did all right. Again, there's some roof. Motherfucker. English, please. But there's some room for improvement. There was some dead air at some times. And, my eyes, he could have done a little bit better, but it was not bad. I had fun listening to him. Moving on here, 20-37, Commanders over the Buccaneers. Bucks take that one. I mean, Baker Mayfield looked good. Baker Mayfield was solid. He looked good. Let's see. 4 touchdowns, no picks. Page won't load. 289 yards. He went 24 for 30. So only missed 6 or 7 of his passes, which is not that bad. He did pretty good. Which is knowing how the Eagles play, we'll get into that here in a little bit. We'll get into that. But overall, Baker didn't do too bad. How about the rookie Jaden Daniels? What did he do? 17 for 24, 184 yards, no touchdowns, no picks. He did decent. Relied on his legs a lot more. And what's funny is he was not only the team's leading rusher, but basically led the team in carries. So he was pretty much playing both positions. Brian Robinson had 12 carries for 40 yards and a touchdown. So Daniels more trusted the legs than he did his arm, which, okay. I mean, last time I checked, my guy, you're here to play QB, not running back, but hey. Who is his favorite target? Wow. Only targeted Terry McLaurin twice. I guess you can say he don't really has any trust in his receivers either by the looks of it. If the most the most targets any receiver has seen is only 4. 2 receptions for only 4 targets for McLaurin. So I guess you can say McDaniels lacks trust in his receivers, and that's not good. It clearly showed here in this game. Again, 37-20, Buccaneers take this over the Commanders. It obviously shows that Jaden Daniels don't really trust his receivers right now. If he's more relying on the run game and more relying on running the ball himself, was Jaden Daniels really week 1 ready? Because in my eyes, with that stat line, I don't consider that week 1 ready. If you're more relying on your legs and your run game than you are passing the ball and you're a quarterback, maybe I don't think the rookie is ready to start. I honestly, in my eyes, I just don't think he's ready to start by the looks of it if he's trusting his run game more than his pass. But moving on here, Sunday Night Football. This was a good game as well. Holy shit, was this one a good one. I think this came down to overtime. Lions winning in the end. 26-20. And finally, Monday Night Football. Jets, Niners. Aaron Rodgers looking like a washed up bum. That's my remix of the Tum song. But Aaron Rodgers. Fucking A.
likes. So please, sarapakara.
Holy Joe Biden moments. I can't talk. I'm keeping that in though. I don't give a fuck. Exposed. But Aaron Rodgers, I'm sorry. He looked like a washed up bum. But he is washed. I'm sorry, Jets fans, but Rodgers is washed. Like, old grandpa hardly did anything. What was his stat line? And then we'll move on to the standings here. What the hell was his stat line? I gotta see this. What did Grandpa Rodgers do? Let's see. Load, damn it. Okay, there we go. It loaded. Rodgers was 13 for 21, 167 yards, a touchdown, and a pick. And then he got benched for Tyrod Taylor. I'm sorry, but if Rodgers is getting benched, because it looks like Taylor played a decent bit here, 6 for 8, 36 yards, and a touchdown, Jets fans throw the towel in. Aaron Rodgers, the Aaron Rodgers experiment is over before it even fucking started. It ended last year when he tore his Achilles, pretty much. It's done. Y'all are fucked. Rip Jets. But yeah. There's your scores. Let's move on to the standings now. Here's a look at the AFC standings, and well, as you can see, pretty much everyone has a win. Miami first, Patriots second, Bills third. And yeah, the Jets are in dead last in the AFC East with a washed up bum of a fucking quarterback and Aaron Rodgers and no wins. So yeah. Moving on now to the AFC North. Pretty much everyone has a loss besides the Steelers with one win. Pittsburgh first, Baltimore second, Cincy third, and Cleveland coming in there at dead last and fourth. So rip Cleveland, rip Cincy, and rip Baltimore week 1. Good shit there, Pittsburgh. Managed to barely pull that win out of their ass. Pretty much everyone in the AFC South has a loss besides the Texans. First place Texans, second place Colts, third place Jags, fourth place Titans. We got a little bit of a split here in the AFC West, though. Chargers and Chiefs have a win, while the Broncos and Raiders both have a loss. So there you go. Our first split. Moving on to the AFC standings. Another split here in the the NFC East here, as the Cowboys and Eagles are both holding the top 2 spots with one win. Eagles in first, Cowboys second. And the Commanders and the Giants hold the bottom 2 spots, with the Commanders coming in at third place and the Giants coming in at fourth place, both 0-0 in the win column. And they have one win, one. I don't know why I did that. The Vikings, Lions, and Bears all coming in with the dub. And the Packers, well, we ain't going to talk about them. Sitting down there at the bottom with only 1 L. Here is the NFC South. New Orleans, Tampa Bay occupy the top 2 spots. Saints in first, Bucks in second. Both with a single win to their name. So congratulations. However, though, Falcons and Panthers fans, unfortunately, y'all didn't win shit this week, as y'all got a 1 in the L column. As Falcons fans, y'all possess the 3rd spot, and Panthers fans, y'all just completely fucking... Panthers just fucking blow as they sit in 4th place there with no wins. Sucks to be you. And finally, the NFC West standings. We got another split right down the motherfucking middle, with the Niners coming in at first and the Seahawks coming in at second there. But Cardinals and Rams fans, I got some bad news for you. Cardinals fans, you're going to be in third with no wins. Rams fans, you're in dead last in the division with no wins as well. But on the good news side of things, if you want to consider this good news, you got a 1 in the L category though. I mean, you got a 1 somewhere though, right? It's just not in the right category, but you know, it's a 1 in 8 categories. That's a good thing, right? Cardinals and Rams fan, I don't fucking know. But let's move on now to the Pats here. Let's get them out of the way. There we are. Well, as you can see by the bottom of the screen, the Patriots fucking won. Huh? I completely forgot about the fact that the fucking Bengals absolute blowout. Yeah, I can't talk. But it didn't occur to me that apparently the Bengals suck absolute fucking horsecock in week 1. Oops. I didn't know that. No one informed me on that. I mean, as a Pats fan, I'm fucking happy. Fuck yeah, but where the fuck were the Bengals? Okay, I was expecting a little bit more here. Let's see how this all unfolded here. Brissett didn't do too bad. He did all right. He went 15 for 24, 121 yards passing. Didn't get a touchdown, but kept the picks under control, so that's good, I guess you can say. What did good old Joe? The burr was not. The burr was not there that time, but let's see what Joe did. However the fuck you do it, I don't know. He didn't do too bad. Did all right. 21 for 29, 164 yards, no touchdowns, no picks. Although I'm not going to lie, he didn't really have his other trusty, reliable receiver there. He only had Jamar Chase. He didn't have the other guy. What the fuck is his name? Yes, I drew a blank there, but it was T. Higgins who was out there for the Bengals, so that could have played a part in it. I bet you if Higgins was in the lineup there for the Bengals, they probably would have had a little bit more juice. Again, despite it being week 1, so. But, I mean, Joey Burrow, he didn't do too bad. Oh, hold on. No, that one sucked. But not passing-wise, he didn't do too bad. Again, he was decent. Completed 21 of 29 of his passes. So, he didn't do too bad. It's just, again, the Bengals week 1 curse. So, let's take a look here at the numbers for the Patriots on offense and defense here, though. Jacoby Brissett going 15 for 2,421 yards, no touchdowns, no picks. He was keeping it under control there. Basically managing the game. Pretty much letting the defense do all the work. Honestly, if you think about it, that's pretty much how we won this game was the defense. Offense did horse shit. Of course, we relied mainly on Ramondre Stevenson. 25 carries, 120 yards, 1 touchdown, averaged 4.8 yards per carry. Ramondre Stevenson is a beast. He's not that bad. He is a pretty fucking solid running back. So I have a feeling we're going to run through him throughout the season. We are definitely going to be running through Stevenson a lot. So if we come into a team with a top 5 rush defense, yeah, we're fucked because we ain't doing shit through the air. But what did we do through the air, though? Well, not that fucking much. Again, only a total of 121 yards through the air. Austin Hooper had 4 targets for 2 receptions, 31 yards. Traquan Thornton, 2 receptions, 3 targets, 27 yards. KJ Osborne, 6 targets for 3 receptions and 21 yards. Hunter Henry had 3 targets for 2 receptions and 18 yards. Demario Douglas had 3 targets for 2 receptions and 12 yards. And the guy that I wanted to see more out of, I mean, come on. I understand he's a rookie, but like, really? Only a single target and a single reception? He managed to gain 6 yards. That's not bad. I think that Jalen Polk should be incorporated into the offense a little bit more. He had a pretty decent preseason. He made some pretty decent plays. You know, I want to see what this kid has. You know? If we're taking him in the second round, then let's see what the fuck he has. Like, come on. What's the worst that could happen? You know? It's like Mayo is afraid to see what this kid has. But, I mean, overall, it was really an uneventful game. My eyes, a game that the Bengals should have won but didn't because, again, their week 1 curse caught up to them. But, hey, I'll take the dub. Week 1, Patriots win it 16-10. Going into next week against the Seattle Seahawks. I mean, Geno's, he hasn't been doing too bad. He's been doing all right. But I mean, how I see it, he's a quarterback that if you shut him down, you've got control of the game. And the Patriots defense, what a lot of people don't realize, is a unit that could make a lot of noise. A lot of people, and including myself, consider this Pats defense a top 5 defense. Again, it's mainly the reason why they won. We didn't do shit on offense. We didn't do shit through the air. We didn't do shit on the ground. The Patriots defense is mainly why we won this game. So, Pats take this one 16-10. Move it on to the Birds now. Look, in my eyes, this game was all over the place. This game was just all over the place. Jalen Hurts was very inconsistent in my eyes in this game. There would be some drives where he looked like a solid elite quarterback moving the ball with efficiency. And then there will be other drives where he just looks like an absolute fucking garbage backup QB. For example, this play. So someone want to explain to me what the fuck this was? It just throws it right fucking to him like, Jalen, who are you throwing to? Who the hell are you Bruh, were you trying to hit Smith right here? Who the fuck were you throwing to? Huh? And this play here is what I mean by Jalen looked very unprepared there. Did not look like Jalen Hurts. There obviously was miscommunication there, but come on. And then explain to me what the hell this interception was. This was a nice field goal, by the way. Screw it, we'll let this one play. Nice little field goal right down the middle. I know it was Packers, but it was a nice kick. But then we got, you know, and what I mean by inconsistent, because then we got him making nice plays like this. Beautiful fucking dime straight down the field. Right? Just absolutely cooks him. Takes it straight to the freaking house. Then you have Jalen making these what the fuck are you doing kind of plays. Like, the fuck was that? Here, let me give you guys another look. I hit the mouse. My bad, I hit the mouse. But it's like, what the fuck was your thought process, Jalen? Okay, directing traffic, just lobs it up and it's like, here you go. Again, was he going for Brown there? Like, what the fuck? But like, as you can see, that's what I mean by inconsistent, you know? Sorry on my work with the highlights there. I'll do better. I'll do better. Next video I got you guys, I'll do better. I'm just learning how to do all this. just getting used to how to doing this. So it's going to take me a couple weeks to nail this down. But work with me. And leave me some suggestions on things you guys want to see me cover or little segments you guys want me to add. You know, this is a little NFL recap show, so we'll talk about anything and everything in the previous week. But, you know, that's what I mean by inconsistency, though, right? It's like there were moments where Jalen was making absolute beautiful fucking plays, but then as you saw with the highlights there were just absolute what the fuck moments, you know? Like, the 2 picks we saw him throw, they were like, what the fuck was your thought process, Jalen? And like, the first pick I saw him throw, I'm like, oh no. Like, as soon as I saw him throw his first interception, I'm like, oh fuck. You know, it's like, here we go. So, this game really told me a lot, though, about the Birds. This game really told me a lot. That we're a solid team on offense, but the defense and the secondary is still fucking trash. Oh my God. Don't get me fucking started on the secondary. What the fuck is a secondary? What the fuck is a cornerback? Philadelphia Eagles? No, we don't know. We don't know what the fuck that is. What's that? Ugh. It's just, this game was very inconsistent, very up, very down at times. It had no level flow, you know. It was very up, then down, then up, then down, then up, then down. You know, you would think at one point, Phillies, you know, you were ready to shut it the fuck off. We were looking like garbage, playing like ass. And then the next fucking moment, we're playing like fucking 2018 all over again, you know? So it's like, I think we've got some consistency problems, you know? Jalen was very inconsistent that game. Again, did not really get into a good rhythm. And it's not like those picks were all in like one quarter. You know, those picks were spread out. You know, I believe he threw his first pick in the first half, then his second pick in the second half. So again, you can see that it's very inconsistent, this team. And if we want to win and go far, then we need to get on a consistent path each game. It's just the defense, it would show up and then it would die. The offense, it would show up, then it would die. You know, honestly, I hate to say it, our best player was Saquon. He absolutely fucking tore it up. To be honest with you, he was the highlight of the night. 24 carries for 109 yards, 2 touchdowns, average 4.54 yards a carry. So they pretty much relied on him in the run game. It was then Jalen Hurts with 13 carries, then Kenneth Gainwell only saw a single fucking carry. So yeah, we pretty much relied on Saquon a lot. Through the air, it looks like Jalen's favorite target was Devonta Smith. 7 receptions for 8 targets. Actually, no, it looks like it was A.J. Brown. My mistake, my bad. As Brown had 2 more targets for 5 receptions, but it looks like Smith connected a lot more better with Hurts than Brown did this game. So, you know, that's possibly why we saw him throw those 2 picks, because looking at it, I mean, I was watching the game and he was targeting Smith and Brown a lot. And, you know, I'm not going to lie, he was getting very predictable. That's a big part of why Jalen threw 2 picks, because the guy was starting to get a little too predictable. It was either run it with Saquon or go to AJ or Devontae. Yeah, I know that those are your top 2 guys, but I mean, you've got Goddard you could go to. You've got Barkley. Yeah, Barkley can make some fucking plays through the air too. He's shown he can do that, you know. So I feel like next week we need to spread the ball out a little bit more. We need to let Goddard and Barkley have a little bit more touches and targets through the air and on the ground. I would say feed Goddard a little bit more, you know, get him more involved. I just don't feel like Goddard was involved enough. Only 5 targets for 4 receptions, while A.J. Brown and Devontae Smith alone combined had 18 targets. And again, I know those are our top two receivers, but it's like we have more talent on this team other than Smith and Brown. Eventually, teams are going to catch on and be like, all right, we just got to lock down Smith and Brown and just leave Goddard and Barkley open through the air and, boom. So, in my eyes, Hurts has got to clean up the consistency here. He's got to get a little bit more consistent. In my eyes, he's got to, yeah, we won. I get that we won, but it's like, I can tell the Packer defense was starting to jump right on what we were doing. I can tell that Packer defense was starting to guess what we were doing a lot more. They were saying, he's either going to go to Smith or Brown. All right, double team Smith, double team Brown. Shut him down, So, in my eyes, spread the ball out just a little bit more on offense. Let's get Saquon a little bit more involved in the pass game. Let's get Dallas a little bit more involved in the pass game. Dallas is a good playmaker. He's a good fucking tight end. He's a beast. He can make you some plays. So let's get him involved. Again, even Saquon. I know he's more of our running back, but hey, we've seen what he can do through the fucking air. Let's get him involved through the air. I mean, we did once, and I do like that. He did catch a touchdown, contributed 23 yards, and he did go 2 for 2. Even though whatever he did through the air was like small little shit. Again, contributed and helped. So, but again, both sides of the ball need to clean it up on the consistency. Jalen needs to clean it up with his consistency. All around the team needs to be more consistent. Because if we face a better team out there, fuck it, like Kansas City or like Baltimore or, like Buffalo too, we face teams like that and we let them get the upper hand and we get too predictable. They're gonna beat us. They're gonna fucking beat us, But that's all I have for this video. Quite a long one, but, if you guys enjoyed, y'all know what to do. Leave a like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see y'all next week. Peace.